And the big story we're focusing on today is the death of an Indian student who was killed in Russian shelling in Ukraine earlier this afternoon. The Ministry of External Affairs confirming that 21-year-old Naveen Shekharappa, a final year medical student from Karnataka, died when Russian soldiers blew up a government building this morning. In fact, Foreign Secretary Harsh Shringla then has summoned the ambassadors of Russia and Ukraine here in Delhi this afternoon and urged them to find a safe passage for Indian nationals who are still in Kharkiv. That's where Naveen was when he was killed, and in other cities who are in the conflict zones currently, as Russia has stepped up its offensive on the 6th day of its invasion of Ukraine. Now, Naveen, we are told from multiple eyewitnesses, was actually standing in a queue at a grocery store when he was hit and killed. It's extremely tragic. Pooja Praharaj is a student coordinator in Kharkiv, and she told us a little while earlier that he had been standing in the queue to get food. There was suddenly an airstrike in the area and he was killed in that airstrike. Prime Minister Modi has spoken to Naveen's family and expressed his condolences. In fact, the Prime Minister is chairing another meeting on Ukraine as we speak. This is the fourth meeting in the last 48 hours that the Prime Minister has called on this issue. About 9,000 Indians have been evacuated from Ukraine so far. There are 20,000 Indians in the country in all. Most of them, more than 18,000 of them, are students. And therefore, there is still a large number of people who need to be evacuated from there. The government reiterating again and again today that it's trying to do its best. It's trying to bring out as many citizens as it possibly can, with ministers saying that each and every citizen will be brought out. But government officials also pointing out the difficulties because this is a conflict zone, and therefore, while they may have set up evacuation plans and set officials up at border posts, it's not exactly been easy given the current uncertainty on the ground.
जब यहाँ पे बॉम्बिंग होती है ना, शेलिंग होती है ना, एक आवाज ऐसे आवाज आती है, उसके बाद डो करके होता है, तो आवाज आई तो हमें लगा कि अब कुछ होने वाला है, और ये नहीं पता था कि हमारे साथ में 100 मीटर्स अवे होने वाला है। हमने उसके फैमिली को अभी बताई, जस्ट नीचे बता के मैं ऊपर आई, उसके फैमिली में उसके मदर को हमने कॉल करके बताया।
The Ministry of External Affairs has confirmed, our Chief Secretary has spoken to the Foreign Secretary, confirming the unfortunate death of Naveen Shekharappa Gyanagoudar. It's a very unfortunate situation. When I also spoke to the friend of Naveen who was with him yesterday night, he says that Naveen just left to a nearby store which was 100 meters away to buy some provisions when this incident happened, and after some time this boy Srikant gets a phone call from Naveen's phone by some local official saying that so-and-so person has died in this thing.